Boy, stop
And the
asking about
pill
it. He
is
might catch
the
little bro,
water
boy.
stuff.
He Bryce Max me. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me
Shoot the gas
in
off.
this
You
bitch
got
blue. Watch me
90, dog.
only
What is
good
you
they
doing?
cooking. Watch Matilda.
What is
Watch
you
me close the
doing?
phone with my kneecap.
You've been
Before they
sucking
close
every
the
day. You've been losing.
goodness. He took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the
Good.
love go. I'm feeling
Motto.
like Snoop and Suge now.
Uh-huh.
They act like it's
Yeah.
hoodlum. No way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gonna have a butler. No, you heard.
가줄까?
Welcome, everyone.
아이고. 고생했어.
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Back in Portland, the Trailblazers kick off the beginning of a homestand.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A two-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your legend. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means there's so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And Carroll outside. Six to shoot. Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim. And Portland with the ball. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off the dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Here's Harper. The Blazers getting the bucket. Portland grabs the miss.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot.
surveying the floor. And that one, good. Johnson's got 8 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Eason. Harper wide open. Indiana again missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. A 3. Up again. Here's Walton. The rebound by Turner.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Portland leading by 6. Here's Avdia. No good with the layup. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Banchero missing. It's the mark. It's tipped. Outside Harper. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. Here's the shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. So he gets them both.
You know, what makes Walton special isn't just his physical gifts, and there are many of those. It's how well he uses those gifts. He's smart with his body and makes moves he knows will be the most impactful. He's an efficient, smart, highly skilled player.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Sharp. And he can't jam it through.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Newell. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Sharp. Banked in off the glass.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
To the paint. Here's Newell. Klingon with the steal. Trey Johnson has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say they stay with it.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here's Shepard. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Sharp. And he recovers it. Done outside. Back to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. He lays it in. Sharp's got his second basket of the game.
He could have walked to the basket.
Here's Shepard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Now Shepard. 7 points in the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Sharp good.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
That's the 3 fly. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. And now Portland on the break. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Fires from the line. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Well, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Harper from the arc. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Counting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And here's Harper from the arc. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Again, Johnson missing. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And Harper steams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot. That is good offense, unselfish play.
The Pacers with the lead. Outside Harper. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Johnson. Johnson missing again.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that.
Van Carroll looking around. Basket good. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Pass to Johnson. Harper with the steal. Here's Van Carroll.
That is a terrific move. Banchero, ball on the string, showing no mercy.
Here's the teardrop. And Johnson lays it in. 14 points for Trey Johnson.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Harper. Inside. And Harper slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And out of bounds, the as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Johnson outside. Spins. Eason grabs the board. Banchero inside. Outside Harper. Over Thibault. Harper, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
On the wing, Johnson. 14 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. With the drive. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Harper. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. And stolen by Thibault.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Marquez outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Johnson missing again.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Harper. Gets that one to ball. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Banchero. Shoots over Camara. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Avdia.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to do the end of the wrong side on that post.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Harper. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Sharp. Leaving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Can by Sharp.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Yes, this building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Nice move. And it's laid in by Shepard. Shepard's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Sharp with it. He's got 10. Oh.
Up and bringing the wood on that one. Could be just what they need to pick up their energy.
Well, Greg, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that.
I'll tell you what, that will definitely energize them, guys. I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing when he went in for that dunk.
And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... This is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Rolls up, high post. Jaquez with the rebound. And the Pacers with possession here. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Sharp. Oh, the chin by Sharp.
Sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Dunn, and he lobs it up toward the rim. The rebound by Shepherd. Indiana leading by 6. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's Strus. On the wing, Hopkins. And there's the try. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Now Turner. It's stolen by Thibault. Now Johnson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Stolen.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
Outside Harper. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Got a piece of it. Johnson outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Harper up top. Oh, what a move. Oh, the dunk.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
On it.
And the release when you shoot.
Indiana leading by 5. Here's Banchero. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And it's denied. And they're able to recover. Another chance. Doesn't get that one. Johnson outside. Now Wolf.
No denying that Bill Walton's a big game player, excelling in the pressure moments.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Wide open, but he couldn't get it to go down. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
You got to love his hustle, leading the defense in no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
Can't get it to go. And here's Shaw. It's in.
Trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.